Have you ever thought of investing in the stock market? In fact, in Malaysia, the number of retail investors has been increasing since the start of the pandemic, hoping to find an additional source of income. However, up to 90% ended up losing money in the long run. This is where robo-advisors come in. There are services offered to help investors managing the investment portfolio via automation. But currently, there is zero of such service that focus on our local stock market, Bursa Malaysia. Plus, AI technologies could not be found in them. Introducing WhaleBot, Bursa Robo-Advisor. The name WhaleBot is inspired by the jargon word whale within the investor community. It is used to describe a player with big money. WhaleBot aims to help grow the investor portfolio into a whale. WhaleBot utilizes advanced AI algorithms, natural language processing, and reinforcement learning to help users in making trading decisions. The AI model trained by these algorithms is capable to adjust portfolio weightage allocation and suggest trading decisions without human intervention. WhaleBot focuses on stocks listed in Bursa Malaysia, and it incorporates three types of stock analysis: sentiment, fundamental, and technical analysis. A brief explanation on them. Sentiment analysis refers to the market sentiment, which is heavily influenced by latest news. Fundamental analysis evaluates the actual value of a company by judging its performance via the financial report, whereas technical analysis identifies trading opportunities based on statistical trends gathered from the trading activity. Let us take a look at WhaleBot's system module. Overall, there are three modules here. The first module is Portfolio Allocator. It gathers news headlines related to the stock market and performs sentiment analysis. Stocks with more positive sentiment will have a bigger fund allocation. As for trading signal provider, it automatically suggests trading actions such as when to buy or sell a particular stock. For the final module, Performance Monitoring System, it is in charge of displaying relevant portfolio information in a combination of numerical and graphical representation. Next, for the system architecture, it is divided into the front end and back end. In front end, its role is to let users see and interact. The front end communicates with the back end, which comprises the web server. The web server contains app logic and it uses Python as the main language. It also interacts with the PostgreSQL and third-party web services such as Yahoo Finance and Telegram API. As for AI model architecture, it consists of a combination of two models: natural language processing (NLP) and reinforcement learning (RL) model. NLP model receives local stock news headlines as input. The sentiment analyzer then performs analysis to generate news sentiment scores. Based on the scores, fund allocation of a stock is given accordingly. As for RL model, it receives a combination of data from three sources, covering all types of analysis, which are stock price plus technical indicators, intrinsic value, and fund allocation. The RL agent then starts trading in the desired stock environment, producing trading signals as output. It is now time to see WhaleBot in action. To highlight its features, I will be using use cases to explain. Peter is new to investing. He is looking for a simple step-by-step solution that will guide him to create a portfolio. Peter first select Create Portfolio page from the navigation menu. Under this page, since he is new to investment, he select Yes. Whereas for his risk appetite, he is aggressive, so he choose aggressive. And because of that, the app suggests aggressive growth model for him. So for this portfolio name, he is going to name it as Car Fund, since it's for his future car. Whereas for the amount, he's going to invest 10,000, and he is also going to include his Telegram ID since he would like to receive notification. And finally, he clicks on this Go Live button, and the new live portfolio is created. So the steps are pretty straightforward. and easy for Peter to. Mary has some knowledge in investment. She wants to create a portfolio based on a particular pre-built model, but she does not feel confident with it. So what is simulator? Simulator is actually a feature that allows user to test the performance of a model by using historical data. So this process allows the model to simulate an actual trading process, but by using historical data. Doing so will be able to give the user confidence on a particular model, whether it performs well or not. Mary first select simulator from the navigation menu. Under this page, Mary select pre-built for the model type, and then she wants to check on the aggressive model type. Okay, with the amount 10,000 entered, and she's going to start test it from year 2018 onwards. And then she click on this simulate button. So the process of backtesting is now ongoing. It is going to take a few seconds. And this is the result. Mary first can see the line graph between aggressive strategy and buy and hold strategy for benchmarking purposes. Another thing that Mary would be interested is the table comparison. So under this table comparison, there are details of data being compared between these two types of strategy. So as we can see here, under this SAPI ratio for aggressive, it is higher than buy and hold strategy. The percentage gain is also higher, 150% for aggressive. Meanwhile, for buy and hold, 51%. With this value, Mary then has the confidence of this aggressive model. So what she can do is, under create portfolio menu, she's going to choose no, and then under this enter portfolio name, she's going to choose fund for, she's going to type in fund for retirement. And then she's going to select aggressive. And proceed to go live. Logan has been investing for quite some time. He loves stocks in the technology sector. Logan first click on custom model under navigation menu. In this page, he is going to name his custom model. And then under select sector, he's going to choose his favorite technology, and he's going to choose several stocks under this sector. For example, Vitrox, and one more, App Asia. Once he finishes his selection, he's going to click create, and a new model will be built. So once this model is created, he could then proceed to simulator, and select on the custom model that he's been created to simulate it if necessary. Alright, so one of the simulation that Logan has performed is on large cap model. So under this, there are additional data which are more meaningful to him since he has experience in investing. First is on asset allocation. So under asset allocation, we can see distribution or allocation by weightage for different stocks and the data in table form. The next thing that he is interested is trading history. So under this trading history, he can check on the result for each sell trade that has been performed, whether it is a win or a lose trade. So what happened here is that from this win or lose trade, he's able to check on the profitability by each stock. So some stocks has higher profitability rate, some stocks has lower profitability rate. So one of the use case that Logan might be interested will be optimization of a particular model. So let's say for example here, this stock has a low profitability. So what he could do is go to the custom model and then create an exact same copy of the model but exclude this stock. This will eventually increase the model performance. Sam has created several portfolios. He would like to know their performance and get notification of any new trading signal. He also has some knowledge in coding. In order to view the performance of the portfolio that Sam has created, Sam selects Live Portfolio from this navigation menu. Under this page, Sam can select a particular live portfolio to check for its performance. One thing that Sam would be particularly interested is there any new transaction happening? So under this trading history, Sam is able to view whether there is any new transaction on that day so that he could copy this trading signal. This is how the Bursa WhaleBot looks like from the user side. So Sam received a notification from this bot that there is a new order to buy 202 shares of 1171.kl stock ticker at 0.14 ringgit. So what happened here is that since Sam knows coding, he could create a personal bot that will listen to any new notification from this Bursa WhaleBot, and based on that, the bot will be able to copy the trade and communicate with the stockbroker directly. From the demonstration, it is clear that WhaleBot is beneficial to everyone, whether one is a newbie or an experienced investor, whether one is a programmer, they could still use its features to aid their decision making in investment. In fact, the aim to widen target users to as much as possible has been the main goal during the system designing phase. WhaleBot also acts as a bridge, allowing users to get easy access to AI technologies. With AI elements introduced into their investment strategies, it could potentially improve their portfolio growth. WhaleBot is also a one-of-its-kind app, looking at its competitors and other AI models that are available in public. Most, if not all, are only focusing on one or two types of analysis at most. For WhaleBot to integrate all three types of analysis, WhaleBot is a definite pioneer. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoy watching it. See you soon!